In the introduction to Aldous Huxley's Brave New World Revisited, the author makes a comment concerning brevity in his foreword. The soul of wit may become the very body of untruth. However elegant and memorable, brevity can never, in the nature of things, do justice to all the facts of a complex situation. On such a theme, one can be brief only by omission and simplification. Omission and simplification help us to understand, but help us in many cases to understand the wrong thing, for our comprehension may be only of the abbreviator's neatly formulated notions, not of the vast, ramifying reality from which these notions have been so arbitrarily abstracted. But life is short and information endless. Nobody has time for everything. In practice, we are generally forced to choose between an unduly brief exposition and no exposition at all. Abbreviation is a necessary evil, and the abbreviator's business is to make the best of the job, which, though intrinsically bad, is still better than nothing. He must learn to simplify, but not to the point of falsification. He must learn to concentrate upon the essentials of a situation, but without ignoring too many of reality's qualifying side issues. In this way, he may be able to tell not indeed the whole truth, for whole truth about almost any important subject is incompatible with brevity, but considerably more than the dangerous quarter-truths and half-truths which have always been the current coin of thought. The subject of freedom and its enemies is enormous, and what I have written is certainly too short to do it full justice, but at least I have touched on many aspects of the problem. Each aspect may have been somewhat oversimplified in the exposition, but these successive oversimplifications add up to a picture that, I hope, gives some hint of the vastness and complexity of the original. Omitted from the picture, not as being unimportant, but merely for convenience, and because I have discussed them on earlier occasions, are the mechanical and military enemies of freedom, the weapons and gadgets which have so powerfully strengthened the hands of the world's rulers against their subjects, and the ever more ruinously costly preparations for ever more senseless and suicidal wars. The chapters that follow should be read against a background of thoughts about the Hungarian uprising and its repression, about the H-bombs, about the cost of what every nation refers to as defense, but those endless columns of uniformed boys, white, black, brown, yellow, marching obediently towards the common grave. And to put this in some context, it's important to remember that Aldous Huxley died in 1963. In fact, he died on the same day that JFK was shot. Interesting trivia fact. This statement on brevity is important to note, but I think as bad as the reception of such a statement concerning brevity, or the public's request for a brevity of explanation from Huxley. Oh, I mean, compared to today, I mean, I don't even think such a statement would penetrate the general. Well, there is no readership today. We're talking about, in a lot of cases, people educated on any given topic with a couple of hours spent on YouTube videos. Brevity is exactly what they want. I could be wrong, but I wish I was.